Why not? Let's start every live with me in the camera. Why not? Okay. I'm a little sweaty right now, honey. It is a little warm. It's probably gonna be raining. Okay, but anywho, so I want to stop by here very quickly. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Mistress Merkaba Madam Goddess. Whatever the fuck you want to call me, bitch, outside of out my motherfucking name, because not what you called is what your answer to. Okay, hello? And so, anywho, stop by here very quickly while I drink my Thai tea. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Out of my silicone straw. Mm. Shout out to my Thai people out there, honey. We love us some Thai man, honey. We like Thai, Vietnamese, Cambodian, Khmer, Buk Thai, Bangladesh. We don't discriminate, honey. As long as he love and he got those coins. Okay, we're not a gold digger, but we got investments to make. Hello? Anywho, coming here, lady. Coming to I'm DDS, honey, Laker Spot. Long time no see. How you doing, Laker Spot? I hope you're doing well, honey. Yes, honey. How's good old California treating you? I hope it's treating you well. Something came to my mind right now, and I don't want to call out nobody else because I don't like putting people on the spot. But if you did not receive the final class to Midwest Hoodoo, because that class has been done with, send me an email. I will confirm if you got the final class or not. Of course, she'll send me an email and say, I did not get it, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and I'm getting my nails fixed tomorrow to y'all, finally, huh? Isn't that a fool? Isn't that a fool? Isn't that a fucking fool, man? Tomorrow noon, honey. It is, bitch. When you don't have the time, you don't have the time. Okay. When you're booked and busy, bitch, you're booked and motherfucking busy. Okay. Listen. Also, I want to say this too. I'm gonna be announcing on Tuesday. We're gonna actually Wednesday. We're gonna be doing those who sign up for the Bible Magic class, Lilith of Darkness class. What else? The Durga Kalima class and the Power of Five class. We're gonna be doing a little raffle and we'll be announcing that on Wednesday right here. You know who won that. Like I said, there's an oil that I have not put out there yet, which I'm going to wait to do because, of course, I still have not put out the honey drip and all the good stuff. I need the herb to do that too. But I will be sending you, basically, you'll be the first one to try it. Okay. And I will say this, one of the ingredients is cardamom, imported from India, honey. We got to give a shout out to our Indian people, honey. Hello, Apkasia. Yes, honey. Apkasia. Let's say hello to our Indian people, honey. Yes, honey. We send love out there to India. And like I said, that's one of the ingredients. And that's it. That's all we're going to talk about. It's very, very hot. It's very, very attractant. When I tell you, I actually got this tea for free. I actually got this tea for motherfucking free. Hello? I told my sister today while I put on my sexy, I call this Yimaya and Oshun outfit. Let's see, I can probably get up on my knees and show y'all what this look like, honey. So, it's very sexy. It's a little slit on the side, not showing a little too much. It's a little slit on the side. Very sexy. And I put on some black panties today because, girl, the wind was blowing. And first I had to put on no panties. But I said, girl, I'm going to get a slit. Hey, get up over there. I go to Walmart and I'm like, girl, I said, girl, something gonna blow up and somebody's man gonna want some. So I have to put on some black panties so nothing got too exposed. Okay. So listen, shout out to my sponsors, shout out to my contributors, gifters, all of you good folks out there who jumped on anything that we ever offered, events, classes, casework. I'm also gonna be announcing something Tuesday or Wednesday. I've not done something in a couple of years for Samhain, so I will be announcing something, and we'll be talking about that. So, of course, as a friendly reminder, always, always, always stay on top of your protection work. Listen, I'm put y'all out of my room. They're planning. They keep making their way back over here. Like today, I'm over here beating my legs, and I kid you not, they're over here running around right by my damn legs. So I have to wipe the beat off of them. Oh, girl, that was horrible. So raise your frequencies. Always do your protection work because the haters are always motherfucking sending energy and frequency. And of course, bitch, ain't no bitch over here motherfucking scared. Okay. And so, of course, just a reminder going into the classes. And I want to get into that. I'm trying to get out everything out before I forget because I can't be here too long. I got a lot I have to do. I'm doing laundry right now, and I got to respond back to these messages on here. And so on Tuesday, and I'm going to go by the email that I got from someone because only one person sent me an email. The rest of you, I guess, is kind of up in the air, but that's fine. What we're going to do is, if you need to, you will be catching the recording. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. I keep telling y'all to move. Y'all got this whole damn house to run around and play. Y'all want to be right here when I'm on motherfucking YouTube. These spirits say manifesting in y'all motherfucking asses. Get off my bed. Get off my bed. Go ahead. Go. Bella thinks she grown, y'all. She thinks she grown. Anywho, so one person sent me an email and told me their availability. So we're going to base the availability off of that. So once again, on Tuesday the 12th and the 13th, we will be presenting the Power of Five class for those of you who sign up for the live. And of course, going into the live class, for the live class, it is $50. Yes, honey, 50. If you send $50 off the Power of Five class, like I said, be ready, and I'll be announcing the times that we'll be presenting live, honey. I'll make it fair. We'll be ready for about 4 hours, just in case, because you never, ever know, right? Okay, so the Power of Five class, like I said, live will be $50. We already paid for this, so we're just saying if you sent over $50, you're a part of the live. $33 for the recorded. Durga, $66 for the live, $33 for the recorded. Durga class will be presented the following Tuesday, which I believe is the 19th and the 20th. Okay. And then for Bible Magic class, I may be doing Bible Magic class with the Power of Five because I believe that 2 of you that signed up for the Power of Five class also signed up for the Bible Magic class. So why not, why not just put them together? I'll tell y'all what I'm feeling like, okay? Because, of course, I'm not going to say yes and then, bitch, by the time we're done with the first class, I'm like, my momentum is not here today. Let's go ahead and push it on to next week. Okay. And then, of course, we have the Lilith Queen of Darkness class, which, once again, live would be $66. And I believe that's the only, I believe that's the only class that I'm offering live. Or, there's no recording for that because we're putting a lot of shit up on there. And of course, like I told you before, we do not do recordings, or when we do our recorded class, we do not put a lot of information there because people be trying to, record and they cheat. And if you want to cheat, bitch, cheat on your own motherfucking time, but you're not cheating on my motherfucking time. I put a lot of time and energy into what I present. And if you don't want to learn that way, then go ahead and stick to Googling. Google your questions, Google your witchery, which, by the way, Google's already deleted shit. I already told y'all this years ago. I even told y'all this months ago. My prediction's coming true, bitch. As I said before, if you're one of these people that like to Google spells and rituals, you tell me if these sites that you've been Googling years ago, let's say before 2020, that you Googled and they were available, in terms they're still available now. I know for a fact there's one of them in particular that I've looked up before, I've made references to before. When I went back to look it up, I want to say it was even 2019 I looked at it because we did a class and I put some information from this site in there. Because someone asked the question, I was like, yeah, that's not in my area. So, bitch, let's just put that in there. And so anyway, so we'll put that in there. And then literally, I want to say sometime last year, once I relocated and I wanted to get down with the get down. Hey, get out. Because you're doing too much. Get out. The other time, y'all want to go around and play. No, you don't got to bark at me. Listen, you don't got to bark at me. You're not going to talk back to me. Okay, he already think he talking about you. You're not going to talk back to me. I'm your mother, and you still a baby. Do it again. 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 So anyway, if y'all check out the site, she got attitude. If y'all check out the site, I'm telling y'all, it's not up there. And so I said, motherfucker. So anyway, let's get back into this. Listen, see, She bite. Listen, stop biting my baby. She bit my baby. That's why he cried like that. You okay, baby? She bit you. She bit you. I'm about to hit her with this lotus. You want to hit with a lotus, honey? Let the spirit of lotus get in you. Let the spirit of lotus raise her frequency because she's a little nasty tonight. Raise her frequency. She got that Saturn energy tonight on a Sunday. Raise that frequency. Raise it. Raise it. Okay. So, like I said, Little to Darkness is the only class that is not recorded, that is a live class, because we're putting a lot of information in there that's very, very powerful, very, very potent. Going into the Kalima as well. There's one ritual that I did not put in the first Kalima class that we did. Did we ever do a Kalima class? I think we did Ganesh, and I think it was Kalima. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because some of y'all took that class. So either way, in Durga and Kalima, we're going to go up. Okay, we're going to go up. And one of these rituals are so potent and so effective, and it's so quick that, once again, we're just going to get into it. Like I said, live, I think it's very important to talk about it live versus recording, because, of course, you know, there's just, I want to be there when you're getting this information, just see if you're receiving it. Okay, hello? Versus recording, you're not really paying attention, and you fuck yourself up and end up getting some shit going on with you. So, like I said, the 12th will be presenting the Power of Five and possibly the Baba Magic class. On the 19th and the 20th, we'll be presenting the Lilith of Darkness class. And if we will not be, if we will not be presenting that with. If we will not be presenting the Bible Magic class with Power 5, we'll be doing the Bible Magic class on the 26th and 27th with the Durga and Kalima class, okay? And that's how we're doing it. Of course, I'll come back weekly, and I'll say that again. This week we'll be presenting this class live. Like I said, only one of you sent me your times available. And so I said I want to do this in a group setting versus individual. Of course, one of you that's overseas, you know, you can let me know your availability, and I'm willing to accommodate you with that. But everybody else, you're going to get in where you fit in, okay? So we're going to get into this. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm barely getting some of y'all emails too. Damn, we sent so many emails. Oh, y'all, this is going to get me together. Oh, here we go. Bam. Okay, so I'm available anytime after 12:30 p.m. Except for on Wednesday, I'm free after 6:45. So Tuesday after 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be presenting the Power of Five class, and we'll be presenting, fingers crossed, the Bible Magic class. Just to kind of get that out the way, because both of those classes are very, very powerful. All of them are powerful, but those two work together, in my opinion, going into the energies that we'll be dealing with and the spirits and all this other good stuff, okay? And so, like I said, Tuesday, 12:30 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is, I believe, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time down to 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, or excuse me, Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, to, I don't know, I think East Coast is like 4 hours. So those are the time frames. Like I said, you have any questions, send me an email. Like I said, we'll be available for those 5 hours. I would love to present the class to everyone who signed up at one time via Zoom, because I don't think the meet and greet through Gmail. Hey, I don't think the meet and greet through Google allow multiple people. So it will be via the Zoom, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I'll be announcing on Wednesday, we'll be doing a raffle for those who did sign up. Shout out to you. And I do want to send a reminder that any class that I present live, like as an event, that's the only chance to get that version of that class. I will not be redoing it. I will not be, recording that class and putting in the store, putting in the classes that are on the blog spot. This is my way of getting you guys to interact versus things are just sitting there. You ask questions about a class and then you don't get the class, and then 2 months later you email me and say, hey, I was not able to see the class. I don't want to do that no more. Moving forward into 2022, which is the year of power. If you ain't got no power, bitch, you'll be put into the slumbers. And I'm not apologizing what I'm saying because I'm letting it be known. If your ass is not a witch like you said you are, you're not a sorceress like you said you are. If your grandmama wasn't a whole spiritual like you say she were, then bitch, 2022, bitch, will know the tea. All you hoes are slowly getting there. And when I say hoes, I say that as a term of endearment. Not saying I like your ass, but it's a term of endearment. All you hoes have been put into a slumber. And these spirits are getting your asses right motherfucking together. And so we want to give all thanks and we want to give all thanks and gratitude and we want to just say hallelujah to the Most High, to the angelic forces that work behind all things that are good and bad, all the programs that are here to establish foundations are ruling in all things. We want to give thanks to the dominions. We want to give thanks to the powers of authorities. We want to give thanks to the principalities. Oh, come on in here. And we also want to give thanks to the ancestors, the servitors, and the bummy ass spirits that are just sitting there waiting to do some motherfucking work. Now, I do want to say this too before I forget. One of these basic ass hoes. Oh, girl, we're gonna talk about this right now. Because these hoes be thinking that I'm not what I say I am. And I told y'all, you put ancient Egyptian magic into a slumber. And bitch, she's here now. So she's back to reading y'all, giving y'all what y'all motherfucking need. And if nobody don't want it, bitch, you get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about that. You can unsubscribe, you keep it moving. Because bitch, we're here. Okay. We're sick of the watered down bullshit. We're sick of the lies. We're sick of the frauds, the phonies, the Miss Cleos, the Cleotians. We're going to call them Cleotians. We're sick of the Cleotians out here chasing money through spiritual work, but couldn't keep the money up when it came to other bullshit. And that's how I would say too. If you have the power, and we're going to keep saying this, so I got to keep reminding these hoes. If you have the power to do work for other people and do work on other people, then why couldn't you save your house? Why couldn't you pay off that Capital One credit card? Why couldn't you pay off those loans that you got through Wells Fargo to pay for that property that you knew you couldn't afford in the motherfucking first place? See, you were playing with spirit, and spirit got your ass together. And that's what that was. And like I said, with all due respect, people I know too that done that. You are supposed to be manifesting, doing things that you need to do for yourself, not for others. And a lot of people make mistakes when they try to stunt. Bitch, you don't get money to stunt on other people to say, this is my proof that I can manifest. And let me show you what I got. Because hoes be getting mad when I'll be showing my shit. I have to read a motherfucker today. Talk about I wear the same 3 dresses. And I'm just like, 3 dresses, same 3 dresses. Like, wait, what? Like, bitch, what? And this motherfucker don't wear the same 3 outfits. The motherfucker has a nice car, but live in the motherfucking ghetto. And I said, there's nothing wrong with living together, but bitch, I'd rather have a nice house and a fucked up car or a cheap ass car or a raggedy ass car than to live in a fucking ghetto with a nice ass car. That's just me. That's just me. Because, bitch, cars come and go. Bitch, you can finance, you can lease it, bitch, you can pay it off the lot cash. Like, bitch, that come and go. All the other shit, bitch, is yours for life. And the value, you pick it right, the value goes up. So like I said, I'm about that. And so he tried to come for me, and I'm like, well, listen, let me first of all correct you and let you know there's 12 different dresses. And I'd rather spend my money on shit that's going to benefit me in the long run than motherfucking outfits, bitch. Because you could buy that dress today, bitch, you get caught up in the fucking door, and bitch, you got to buy another fucking dress. Some things you cannot buy again because some of the things is collective items. But anyway, some of these hoes, like I said, you play with spirit and you buy stuff just to stunt. Let me get a car to show people that I got the money. Let me get a wig. Girls do that too. Let me get some outfits. Let me get some shoes. Let me just stunt on these people to show that I'm that girl. Then spirit come in and say, bitch, really? You that girl? Show me you that girl. I keep getting this boba stuck in these damn straws. These bobas stuck in this damn straw. So one of these hoes out here, one of these spiritual hoes. I gotta emphasize spiritual hoe, because somebody gonna think I'm talking about them. And I gotta say, when I say spiritual hoes or spiritual basic and also the good shit, I'm talking about these hoes, not none of y'all. None of you non-known, none of you people that hides in the corner, none of you people that just comment on everybody comments like I ain't coming for y'all. We talking about one of these hoes. I heard doing these ancestor workings and thought she gonna send her dead brother. Mama thought she was gonna summon her dead brother and send his old nasty ass up over here. And thought that he was gonna be trying to get a hold together. Let me do some intriquio spirits on her. First of all, bitch, you're not motherfucking Latin, you're not motherfucking Hispanic. Okay? You're not Latin, you're not motherfucking Hispanic. Yes, those are two different things, bitch. You don't come from Central America, you don't come from fucking Latin America. Okay? So those spirits don't work for you, sis. Nice try. It don't work for you though. Okay? Stick with your Orisha, stick with all the other bullshit you say you do, voodoo, hoodoo, all the other shit that you claim that you do, collecting, vampire spirits and shit. I don't know what the fuck you think you're over there doing. But mama thought that his motherfucking ass was gonna come on in here, bitch, and he was gonna do some shit. And it's all nasty ass, homeless looking ass. And once again, we're still talking about a spirit. Because the motherfucker was homeless in the flesh, and he fucking looked homeless in the spirit too. Thought he was gonna come up in here and do some motherfucking shit, bitch. Get his ass. Bitch, he got. Now, bitch, you gonna think you're gonna resurrect him again and bring some more ancestor money for his nasty ass to come up again and see what happened. Bitch, you think you slipped. And don't let me start calling names. Don't let me start calling names, honey, because we got the name. We got the name, and we got the mother's name, we got your motherfucking name, and we got everybody who's so-called attached to your old nasty ass. Ooh, girl. Y'all wonder why y'all don't got no friends in real life. Y'all don't got no man in real life. Y'all don't got no friends in real life. Don't nobody want to fuck with y'all in real life. Everybody that you deal with is on fucking cyber. Because, bitch, you're just boring. You're basic. You ain't got nothing. Nothing. You keep trying and it ain't going nowhere. And it's same thing to your basic ass followers too, bitch. Anybody who, once again, the people who follow you, I don't want them to follow me. They can go and they stay with you, bitch, because we don't do that petty shit. We don't do that basic ass shit. Like I said, we're not doing rituals to stay on Section 8. We're not doing rituals to get our EBT cards and to get an increase in the EBT. We're not doing rituals to get government assistance. That's what we don't do that over here. Okay? Like I said, if you're coming to me and you're trying to establish your place in this world and you're trying to get money in this world, bitch, we're going to do work for you to get a motherfucking job. We're going to do work for you to get a fucking increase with the job that you currently have. We're not on here trying to say, can we do some work to help me get up and get some government assistance? Because I really need this. No, bitch, you need to get a job. And everybody's hiring right now, girl. Everybody hiring. Girl, Rising Canes, bitch, Luke's, McDonald's, Burger King, bitch, Harbor Freight, Kroger's, Albertsons, Food for Less, bitch, Vons. Girl, everybody hiring right now, girl. The gas stations. And these fucking restaurants, because I'm sick of going to these restaurants, bitch, and I'm waiting for my motherfucking food, and I'm in there for a whole fucking hour. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not even hungry no more. Let me just take my ass over here to motherfucking Jack in the Box of motherfucking Wendy's. So like I said, you can keep those girls, honey. If you have grown-ass men and women that are easy to be mind-controlled and they're easy to get fearful of a bitch on the internet, you can keep them. I'm about empowering individuals to be their own selves, to think for themselves, to do for themselves, and to be scared of nah bitch or nah hoe. I don't want my followers to be afraid of me. I don't want my followers to feel like, oh my God, I don't want to piss this bitch off because she might do some shit to me. Because bitch, it ain't that type of party. Okay? I want you to be just as great, if not greater than I am. Kind of going into your parents. Your parents want you to be better than they ever would be. As a parent, you're not here to teach your children to be just like you. You want them to be better than you. So that's why you go harder. If your parents were free with you and they didn't discipline you, bitch, you put your foot off of your children's ass. And they're going to thank you in the future. Because I not thank my motherfucking parents. Because without them disciplining my ass and put my ass in a corner and beat my ass when I needed my ass beat, bitch. And when I say beat, I don't mean punch you in the face and shit. Because that's not the type of parents I had, girl. You got your ass whipped. And then they took away shit that was important to you. Oh, you like watching TV shows? You like watching Power Rangers after school? You like watching Pokemon? You like waking up watching Sailor Moon? Well, guess what? In the morning when you wake up, bitch, before you go to school, bitch, I want you to clean up your fucking room. I want you to recheck your homework. That's what I need you to do. Matter of fact, there's some shit in the garage. I need you to move out of the garage into the house. Why don't you get that going? That's my parents I had. And like I said, looking back, I'm thankful for that discipline because that's why my motherfucking ass, when it comes down to paying my bills and doing things that I need to do to be a productive individual to society, I do that shit. I don't say, oh my God, why me? Like, why I have to? Why? Why me? Bitch, because you were chosen to do so. This is my first time having this Thai tea, y'all. I've never had Thai tea. And how I got this for free, they made it for another woman. She came there, she ordered like 5 different drinks, right? And then she get there and she's like, oh shit, I only got enough to pay for 4. So girl, she left. And they said, would you like this? And I was like, what is this? They're like, it's Thai tea. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It's kind of good. It gives me like a cinnamon, like caramel cinnamon. Oh, no, it gives me like a Tootsie Roll cinnamon type of flavor. Yeah, honey, a little different. But anywho, like I said, girl, be empowered, stay on your shit, stay protected, stay on top of your cleanses, keep sending things back to motherfuckers. I think they sending shit to you. When the whole thing they got you together, bitch, you show them, bitch, you been looking for me? Bitch, here I go. Bitch, I heard you were looking for me. Bitch, you gotta show them, bitch, like, here I am. Girl, you're not that powerful as you think you are. Bitch, you're that powerful, girl. Get some shit popping in person. If you're about that life. As I said in the past, one of these girls said that they sent somebody to their house and this guy knocked on the door and was like trying to confront them. And I'm just like, wait a minute, mama. And you got kids too? And you're okay with this grown-ass man knocking at your door? You're okay with this grown-ass man knocking at your door to confront you on some internet shit? Well, we know that that bitch and that whole phone here is about that life in person. Because they were, they'll take it to the streets. If they were, they'll go down to their fucking city council and work out the issue. Hey, you motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, what you got? Leave it alone. Okay. You didn't think I was going to chase after your ass, huh? You didn't think I was... Bella did something right now just to see if I was going to chase after her, y'all. And I did. And she gagged. She said, oh, wow. My mama really hit that. Yeah, girl, I move fast. You not move fast. You okay? You okay? Come here, kiss your mama. It's okay. It's okay. I know she need attention. She need a lot of attention. I know. Okay, go down there. Woo! Okay, let's see. Hey, leave her alone. Okay, it's been hella rainy, stormy, and cold since late September. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here. Listen, it's a little warm up in here, honey. Bella is the terror. Yes, she is, honey. Come on in here. Anita's right here. Lick her pot, honey. Licking my legs. Honey, we got some rose water and cocoa butter on our legs, honey. Hey, get up out of that. Come on, girl. You just a little nosy tonight, huh? You just hey, leave her alone. You just a little nosy tonight, huh? Mama think I got stuff for her. I need you to sit back, little girl. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Good evening, Julie V. Come on in here, Lady K. Yes, honey. Mother. Thank you, Joey. How you doing? Yes, honey. Hello. Yes, come on in here. Sometimes you have to put people in their place. Yes, you do, Lady K. And it's okay. That's what I said. Like, I try to be real with people because I believe that what you put out, you always get back. And I want you to be real with me. Excuse me, hon, your lace is showing. Excuse me, hon, you got a booger hanging out your nose. Excuse me, hon, I think I see nose hair. Excuse me, hon, just to let you know, you smell like shit. I don't know if you pass gas. I don't know if you didn't wipe your booty good enough, but I'm gonna tell you this before somebody say it. Like, I'm gonna say that because I want you to tell me that. I want you to say, your dress is tucked in your panties. I want you to say, yeah, you got a booger, whatever. Yeah, hon, your nipples are showing. Your bra is above your dress. Like, that's what because some people don't do that. I used to wear these dresses that pull over they were off the shoulder pull up dresses. I can't remember what they were called, but I used to get them with like the flowers and let me start getting back into wearing those dresses again, girl. They were summer dresses, y'all, very comfortable. I like to let my body breathe and air out to keep my pH balance nice and pure, so you don't smell like ass or nuts or whatever the hell you got going on. And so you gotta let everything air out. So I like wearing dresses for that reason, right? Because jeans and sweats make everything sweat and smell, and then you get jock itch, and then you get yeast infection, you get stuff going on with your booty and all that. So anyway, I like to let everything air out, right? And so we went somewhere, and I used to wear the bolero jackets too. So these jackets are shortless and they just cover your boobs, right? And so I would do that so the dress don't look too sexy, right? And we go to a restaurant and the people are sitting here playing. It was a mariachi band and they're playing their songs, right? And honey, I'm just like, well, why did they pick us out of everybody, right? I'm like, why did they pick us out of everybody? There's a whole restaurant full of people and they come right over here, and then my friend is just over here laughing, right? My sister just and I'm like, so does she know does she know Spanish? Because what they're saying in Spanish is a little funny, but what's going on here? And then sure enough, she's like, girl, y'all, the top was down. I had a lace bra on so you could see like part of the breast, part of like, girl. I was like, you bitch. She's like, I was trying to tell you. No, you wasn't, girl. You could have said, you could have reached over the table and lift up the top or said, girl, listen, instead you laughing. So like I said, I'm that one. I'm going to tell you, ooh, yeah, that makes you look a little hoish. Ooh, you asked for my opinion what this looking like. Yeah, you're gonna get nothing but the low bottom feeders, the low hanging fruit eaters. That's what you're gonna get today. You're not gonna get the ones that are willing to climb to the top. Like I said, I don't just like I like to be real. I don't try to offend people. I don't say things maliciously to people. I don't read people down, just for shits and giggles and oh, it made me feel good when I let people have it. No, I want you to know what I feel like you need to know. And I also would like you to tell me what you think I need to know too. If it's asked, if it's not asked, bitch, I'm gonna keep it to myself. But if you ask, bitch, I'm gonna be real with you. How does this look? It looks crappy. It looks cheap. It looks horrible. It looks outdated, and it looks a hot ass mess. If I ask you what it looked like, I need you to tell me what it looked like too. If I say, honey, am I too fat for this dress? I need to say, honey, you were fat 3 or 4 sizes ago. Like that right there, that won't hurt my feelings. Because I asked for the opinion and I want you to give the opinion. But bitch, if I didn't ask and you give it, bitch, now that's the issue. Because I wouldn't do it to you. I don't want you to do it to me. Okay. So there you go. Come on here. Some people need to put in place. I know that's right, Lady K. I'm always gonna do it too. Laughing my ass off. Some 4 dresses the house down. Okay, listen, he tried it, Joey. He tried it. But it's okay though, because what it is that he got upset because I'm on my Snap and all these people are adding me through the maps and shit. And they're like, oh my God, I want to meet up with you. How much for meet? And I'm like, I don't do meetups. And I just got tired of telling people there's like 2,000 people on there. So I said, fuck it. I do meetups. I need $750 plus. We're not doing nothing under that because means y'all all want to meet up. And then some guy was like, oh, damn, that's too much. So I said, bitch, do I look free? So I put a snap and I said, do I look free? And everybody's like, no, 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 bam, bam, this now. I sent you something over through Cash App, whatever. And there's one guy, and I don't need to tell you what race this guy is either. I don't even need to tell you that. This one guy come in and said, yes, you do, to be honest, and put the emoji like this. So I comment back and I said, well, you would say that. The motherfucker who never sent no money over for any fucking thing. And he gonna be like, well, pussy is for free and pictures is for free, so I don't see why I gotta pay. And my worst bitch on her worst day look better than you. And I'm like, and you're following my snap because of what? Because I'm not telling you to follow me. And then he just kept going. So I'm like, I said, okay. Well, first of all, you look like you stink. Oh, girl, it was a reading session. It was a reading session. And then he started getting into the looks and trying to get in. I said, bitch, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honey. You still live at home with your parents. You still live at home with your parents in a dirty ass city, in a dirty ass part of the city. And the car that you're driving in right now, one of your dumbass baby mothers put gas in it. And then he didn't think I knew his name, and he didn't think I knew anything about him. And he's like, you don't know shit about me. Okay, your name starts with a J. Okay, anybody could have guessed that. Oh, how? Bitch, you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like, you got all these other letters. How did I guess that all letters that your name start with a J? Then it's okay, weirdo. Then where I'm from then? Oh, well, you're from the Bay Area, but you currently live in Stockton. Oh, well, anybody could have guessed that. Well, your map ain't on, so how would I have guessed that? I said, yeah, keep it up. And I said his name. Keep it up, bitch. And he's like, oh, so who's stalking? Well, you added me. I didn't add you. And I said, keep it up, bitch. I'll pull your other cards too. And then he started going into, well, this and that, and you just not my type. You a low-hanging fruit type of bitch, and you're a basic bitch, and I don't deal with that. I said, well, your baby mothers are also basic-ass bitches. Because ain't no bad bitch having a baby with a nigga like you. You look like you stink. You look cheap as fuck. Bitch, you're driving the same as fuck car you were driving for the past fucking 5 years. That don't mean shit. You live with your parents in the fucking dirtiest part of fucking town. Bitch, you don't do shit. I never see you clock into a job. I never see you show snaps of you at a job. It's always you in your car at a fucking meet. Or is you over here with your ugly ass fucking, ooh. Anyway. So bitch, he's like, okay, Wordo, pull off. I don't know what the fuck pull off mean. But I said, honey, I told you to leave me fuck alone. If you keep trying, I'm gonna keep pulling your cards. And then I said his name again. And he opened it, he didn't write back. But like I said, it went from the dresses, it went from the dresses to I look like a character, to everything's probably fake on me, from my hair to my lashes to my titties to my ass and probably my pussy. And I was like, damn, honey, you're just reading me down today, huh? You're just reading, Shazay. Miss Thing, you're throwing shade today, honey. You're throwing more shade than a queen I know. And then I said, because he said something to me about something, and I thought, I threw up somebody else's name, one of the little trainee chaser guys. I said, okay, blah, 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 head, and he gagged. He was like, what does that mean? And I don't even know why I was even entertaining him today, too. I like to just kind of stun on people. So, all day today, bitch, I'm showing the outfits. I'm showing the shoes. I showed him some other tea. I was about to pull out my labels. I was about to show him coming into the game. I was about to show him doing a whole bunch of shit. Like, bitch, let me go here. Let me just show him how we do it. But I said, bitch, yeah, he's those motherfuckers that would catfish you, show up, and try to get you together. So that's it, honey. Wait, is her brother a servant spirit? Like, is he her top dog? Why would he do some shit like that? Well, this is what people do. So her brother's not her servitor or servant spirit. But what people have learned, or they think they're learning how to do, because, they're mixing shit together. These hoodoists in America who are claiming to be like third generation, second generation, fifth generation witches, and they're not on any other level. Like, let's throw out the Kardashians for an example. Like, they're not on that level. So if you were on that level and you were claiming that you were third generation, but your only fame is from scamming people for spiritual services, like I said, I would believe it. But your only claim to fame and your only claim of getting money is through offering spiritual services. You never had any type of money before that. You were not established in any other type of money before that. Like I said, it's not about doing work to become the greatest spirituals of all times, because it's never going to happen. As one of these hoes said, it's about demographics. So you're never going to be the top spiritualist ever. You're never going to be outwanted or outpaid the next bitch, because some people are going to gravitate you, some people are not. But we're about establishing, we're about manifesting. Even though we're in the spirit world, because we're spiritualists, we still have to do things in the physical world. So like I said, we have to pay our dues to get to where we're at. Before we became spiritualists, we were con artists. Before we became spiritualists, we were scammers. Before we became spiritualists, we were criminals. We were felons. Like, girl, you're not a spiritualist then. You're just trying to hustle the spirit community for some fucking coin. And that's why things are hitting hard for people. So going into this person in particular, they're one of these people that are claiming to be generational witches, but yet, like I said, they're not that girl. They're mentally unstable. There's a lot of issues with them going into generational curses. They can't even call one of their great aunts for assistance because they don't fuck with her. And she don't fuck with him. There's just a lot of turbulence in that house, in that whole house, the whole family lineage line going down from the great grandmother on down. There's no togetherness. There's no family. There's no unity. And so once again, going into this whole shit, they saw it as a way of making money. They were getting free money through their means of getting free money. We'll need to call no shit out. And then they decided, I want to make I could become a spiritualist. And like I said, going back 7 years ago, they knew nothing about a lemon. They were actually coming for people who use the Bible for magical purposes. And now all of a sudden they're using the Bible. Now all of a sudden they're high priestesses. They're doing, and I'm just like, but wait, 2015, honey, you were a nobody. We got screenshots of it. You were in a group asking what the fucking lemon is good for. But your grandmama and granddaddy and grandmima and mama Juju, they did witchcraft. So you don't know what the fucking lemon was used for? Those are basic things. We start with fruit. We start with food, period. And then we start going into the outer stuff. So it's like, you're self-taught, you're self-proclaimed. But going into what she heard from other people, and it could be voodoo people, and it could be even other hoodooists. You could send these spirits to them. You're going to start with your ancestors first. So, of course, that's why you had some of these souls. I went to my great-great-granduncle's grave, and I took his dust, and I was putting him in a coffin, and I put your picture in there for him to get you. And it's just like, so based off the internet, so your uncle that's deceased is that bummy and basic too, that his niece or great niece who don't know the bitch that she fought with on the internet, because she could be doing this for her baby daddy. She could be doing this on a bitch who took her man from her. But she doing this with an internet bitch that don't know nothing about her, don't care nothing about her, and you will never meet her. And it's by your choice, obviously. You'll never meet her. So he's that basic and say, yeah, let me go get her. Let me go get her. The bitch is speaking her motherfucking mind, her fucking truth. Let's fuck this bitch up. Like, girl, you dumb. You dumb. If you think that I'm going to stay out here and say that I'm a spiritualist and I'm going to come out to the front line and I'm going to do work for people, which once again, put me in harm's way, put me as the target. If somebody's doing work on you and I come in and I do the work for you, now the arrows are pointed towards me. And that's what people don't understand about casework. Casework is not about me petitioning and interceding on your behalf. It's about if somebody put a death spell on your ass and you come to me to do a cleanse for you, I break that shit and now the spirits are coming for me. So now I have to amp my shit up. And that's why you pay for work. Ain't no free shit. Because, bitch, I don't know you. And that's what I said. People don't understand that. You're not supposed to be charged for casework. You're not supposed to be doing casework for random people neither. But we don't talk about that. You're not supposed to be out here charging to do work for people because you're not supposed to be doing random work for people. So when you're coming in here and you're wanting my assistance, bitch, you dare my bitch, I'm not putting my single ass life that has a lot to fucking gain on the line for you because you want to just be that basic ass, bummy ass bitch. So, like I said, and I'm just throwing it out there because, of course, we're not talking about one person in particular. So, like I said, they heard these stories about spirits and putting spirits on people through this fake ass shit that's on YouTube. And now they think they have some type of, I'm going to send my cousin over there. I'm going to send my great uncle. I'm going to send my brother who was murdered. I'm glad my frequencies is not that low for hellish people that are in hell. Okay, you take that all you want to, will be able to get to me. I'm glad I'm not that low of a frequency. I'm glad I don't have to smoke, drink. I'm glad I don't have insomnia. I'm glad I can rest myself up. I'm glad I give my body what it needs to keep my vibrations up. So that way your bum ass brother can't get that. But of course, because we have spirits on all levels, because we're interdimensional beings, okay? Keyword of tonight, interdimensional or dimensional beings, bitch, you have spirits on all levels. So things come to us and we pay attention because I don't have nothing distracting me. So it's like, mama thinks she about to send some energies over here because she's not about that life. And it worked. It took some time though. It worked a little bit, but honey, he couldn't get in. He couldn't get in, honey. He could trace the perimeter all day long, but she can't get through it. He can't get in. Raziel, Vevelia, Roel, bitch, he can't get through that. Raphael, he can't get through that. Bitch, he can't get through that, girl. Michael, he can't get through that. So you think for 1 minute you're gonna send your basic ass energy over here, and that spirit needs to be put to rest. That spirit is in fucking limbo, like you're in limbo, and you're buying yourself closer to limbo. So when you go, your heart is so heavy that when you go, you're gonna be stuck here. And that's what people are not realizing. Like, you need to choose your battles wisely. It has nothing to do with this whole fake shit that you think you got going on and what you think you heard about. And, oh, we're going to do a jar. We're going to do a coffin. Bitch, are you really working towards your goals? Or are you just out here playing these little games to get more likes and more clicks? Because you're buying your way to stay in fucking limbo. That's what you're doing. And bitch, you'll be here and somebody will be sitting here doing work for you, bitch, in the other realm, trying to get you to free your spirit. Trying to free your spirit, bitch, and you're going to be stuck. But you'll learn. When you're a wannabe witch and you're a self-proclaimed spiritualist and you're not understanding how energy works and how boxes work, going into Lauryn Hill again, put you in a box. A box is not just in a physical realm. We talk about spiritual realm too. If you're stuck in the box, if you're stuck in the TV box, you're stuck in the refrigerator box, you're stuck in a coffin box, you're stuck in the car box, you're stuck on the cell phone box, you're stuck on the computer box. Everything is a box, bitch, where you're stuck in all these levels in a box. When it's time for your spirit to leave out this body, you're going to be stuck in a box again. And these hoes talk about the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is not a box. The third going into the fourth is a box, but the fifth is not a motherfucking box. So how are you stuck in a box, but you're in the fifth dimension? Please explain this to me. And they put it in the movies. If you ever want to know any real information, when you hear of a movie and they say it's crazy, or yeah, they're talking about interdimensional stuff, or the movie Interstellar, it talks about these dimensions. So you're in the fifth dimension, but people in the third dimension can still reach out to you. I need you to make it make sense, because Michael McConaughey, is that his name? I can't remember his name, but he was in that movie. He was stuck in a box. And he can hear his daughter and shit in the third dimension, but she couldn't hear and see him. Can you make it make sense for me? Like I said, you also learned that y'all want to keep playing these little fake ass spiritual games. Go ahead. For the YouTube and Instagram and whatever clout you think you can, go ahead, sis. Ha! Go ahead. The afterlife for you will be very, very nasty and very, very lonely. You'll be sitting over there, bitch, wishing, oh, I wish I would have. Oh, I wish, roaming and shit like you somebody. Bitch, you ain't nobody. You ain't buying your way into afterlife, bitch. You buying your way here, stuck here. So good luck to that. I'd rather live somewhere nice and drive an okay car than living in a bad neighborhood. Lady K, I think it has everything to do with mentality. It doesn't make sense to me. I know people right now that I was friends with, that claim to be the baddest, and they got these labels and Balenciaga and Chanel and $25,000 bags that they paid for. And all the labels I got, I didn't pay out of pocket for. Someone bought it for me, and I'm so grateful and so appreciative of that. But they spent their money on it, and then when you find out where they live at, you're like, girl, that's the projects. So how do you keep your labels and stuff secured in the projects? And then going into like the images there, and then they're driving, and I'm not saying it's a cut in, because it is what it is. You live in the projects, and then you're driving a Hyundai. And it's like, but you're on the internet acting like you're this multi-millionaire woman. Like, how does that work? And then you're going into another girl I know, it's girl, I'm making all this money, and I've had $40,000 worth of surgery. Mama still got fucked up ass teeth. That's not my opinion. That's not my business. Mama still got fucked up ass teeth. Mama's still looking like Kane the Wrestler. Okay. Okay, Kane the Wrestler, still looking like Kane the Wrestler, height and everything, body shape, eye shape, all that. Mama got a hair transplant, did get her brow bone fixed though. And I'm like, girl, you only in your 20s and you already got a brow bone like that? And then you out here reading down other girls talking about how they wear wigs and shit, but girl, they don't got to fuck the brow bone like that. With or without a wig, the bitch still looks cunt. And the bitch didn't have to pay to get no face work done. So bitch, catch that tea. But they're like, I'm that bad bitch. I'm that white woman. And mama bought her car 3 years ago, paid $6,000 for that car. Mama's living in the projects. She's living in a subsidized housing. Mama, don't want to pay more than a certain amount of money for her rent because she don't feel like she can afford it. But virtually, people think she's that girl. I'm a very humble person. I don't talk about anything that I got going on, what I do, because I don't believe in that. I believe in what I do is for me and for my lineage. I feed minds to feed mine. Okay? I don't do things. I don't get things to be boastful. Hey, y'all, look at this. I got a new 250,000. Like, girl, that's not what I do. I'm very humble with things that I got because I come from nothing. And then so this person allegedly came from a lot. And like I said, virtually we went into chats together like Big O and stuff. And people are like, oh, wow, well, this girl, she got all this and that. What do you got? And I'm like, well, first off, bitch, you'll never know what the fuck I got because you're not asking me for no money. You asked that bitch for some money. You think she got all that money? You asked to borrow some money from her. So you ain't never going to know my status. You can come and think you're going to get some money from me? No, thank you. First of all. Second of all, bitch, you not gonna know what the fuck I got because you're, like I said, you're not gonna be trying to loop and use me, honey. And so, like I said, going into that, and I even said it too on one of the calls that we did, and of course, she don't let me get in these calls no more. Well, mama got money like that, then ask her to show you a video of where she live at. Because even her car she got was $6,000 that she bought 3 or 4 years ago, and it's not worth that no more. So ask her to show you that. Also, ask her to show you the receipts that she paid for her surgery. That she paid for her surgery because bitch, mama scammed that too. Mama got care credit to get her surgery done. Got her uncle to pay for the credit. She didn't pay it off because he fucked her up. Okay, that's how spirit works. Because she was doing fucked up shit to me, and bitch, I sent some energy her way and locked her ass down. Honey, that uncle came in and busted her face up. And that's not funny. I'm not for assault on anybody. I'm not for that. But honey, uncle came in that house and boom, boom, boom. Mama called the police. She was screaming. She had blood dripping down her face. And I said, girl, and she's like, I'm still waiting for the spells to manifest. I said, mama, it did manifest. When your uncle came in and fucked you up in your face, you don't think that was a spell put on you? And I never talked about it. But I had to tell her because she thought she was being cute. Girl, that uncle fucked you up in the face. You don't think that was a spell put on you? You knew your uncle your whole life, girl. What made him hit you like that, girl? And the other time he never put his hands on you. You don't think that was a spirit that possessed him? Not to mention when they came knocking on that door. Oh, girl, you don't know where I live at. You don't know where I live at, girl. Spirit do. Spirit do. And spirit made those people come and knock on that door. And when I said people come knock on the door, bitch, you did fraud. And spirit sends people knock on that door. And you were like, I'm not here. I'm not here. Tell them I'm not here. Girl, calling people, panicking. Oh, girl, they're looking for me. What's going on? What should I do? Bitch, don't ask me for the motherfucking, what should you do, girl? You were big and bad when you were over there in that hotel over there in California, girl. You were big and bad, huh? Calling Capital One and shit, huh? You're real big and bad, though, sis, right? You were shaking your big old titties, huh? You were excited when you thought that Capital One, you thought I was doing fraud with Capital One because you said, bitch, how the fuck is this bitch spending money like this? I'm white, she black. How the fuck is she spending money like this? Because ain't nobody paying for no nappy-headed black bitch, no nigga bitch. They're paying for us white women. They don't care about the nigga hoes. And mama, how is she getting this money? What is she doing? She got to be doing credit card fraud. Let me call them and report it. Let me call them and say, hi, I just want to say honestly that one of your people are doing credit card fraud. Girl, Let me call them up the way to let them know, bitch. Wait, is there any type of? Did I ever dispute any charges with y'all? I've had y'all for how many years? And I still got them. How many years have I had you guys? Have there been any dispute on any transaction I ever made? Okay, I just want to let it be known because somebody thought they were calling it some tea. So I said, bitch, strike one. Strike two was mama stole my AT&T gift card. AT&T owed me $130. Hey, AT&T owed me $130. They gave it to me on gift card. She stole that gift card. Strike two. Strike three was mama thought that she was gonna be in this hotel room doing some other shit. I called the hotel. She had one of the people at the hotel to play like I called and was saying some shit. Oh, we're about to call the police on you because you said that you're outside in the parking lot circulating. First of all, circulating or circling, for one. For two, your parking lot is partial parking lot. I can't circulate or circling or circulation in your parking lot because it's partial parking lot. Second of all, I'm currently 263 miles away from that hotel, and I have an alibi to prove that. So, honey, you want to play those games? I got you. That was strike three. And then she went in a group and was trying to be little Kiki Wee Wee Lily. Oh, I met her with her, and she was like doing these candle rituals, and Mama was smelling like these oils, and Mama's dog tried to bite me, and Mama was this and that, and my client, girl. I said, oh, she being cute. Okay, Spirit. I'm gonna give it to Spirit. I'm gonna let it be gone. Spirit, please handle that however you need to handle that. I'm not stressing out on no basic ass, bummy ass bitch who like to suck dick for a living. The bitch will never be a woman. The bitch will never be accepted as a woman. So I give it to you, all to you, and I leave it alone. Bitch did my little thing with her. Like I said, the first candle will not light because there's probably so much energy in that. Like, bitch, fuck her up. But Spirit was like, no. Bitch did it again. Last time, bitch, bam, I got her. So like I said, bitch, Spirit got her ass right together. And like I said, we better talk about that this year. But she was like, yeah, I'm still waiting for your spell to manifest. Oh, it did. You don't know that, girl, but it did. Your uncle whooped your ass 3 years ago, right? Yeah, when he whooped your ass, what made him out of the blue hit you for this little bitty incident when you've done other stupid shit before and he's never hit you? Hello? Hello? Oh, there's no answer there. Yeah, go ahead and laugh uncomfortably, girl, because you know what I'm saying? It's fucking true. Bitch, you didn't think the Spirit was going to get you like that. You said, bitch, you can't touch me because I'm hiding over here in the forest. And Spirit said, bitch, that's okay. I'll touch you for her. Anywho. I know I kind of went over. But anyway. No damn vampire spirits. Oh, that's right, honey. I see nothing but now hiring studs everywhere. Right, Lady K, everywhere is hiring. Everywhere. Hobby Lobby, Michaels is hiring, the Cheeto Factory is hiring, Budweiser hiring, U-Haul hiring. They are hiring. They're all hiring. Double tea is so good. The best flavor is taro root. Oh yes, honey. We love all that. We drink all our teas, honey. You just reminded me, honey. I need to go put my tea on now. A lot of my teas I drink are from flowering teas where you put the flour in the water and you let it simmer. Oh, we'll do a video on that. I'll do a video and show you all that. It's called a flowering tea. We do a lot of dried fruits tea, pomegranate. Oh my God, so many fruits. Dragon fruit. Oh my God, so many. I'll show you even the names of it. Well, I'll cover it up and I'll show you the ingredients of the tea. That's what I do. We drink our canela tea, of course. We do our rosemary teas, our thyme teas. We do our peach detoxes. We do our lemon ginger. We do all that good stuff. It's good for your body. Yes, honey, bubble tea. Oh, yes, I've had that. Winter milling, and lemonade. Yes, honey. I just had that yesterday. Yes, honey. Some lady K everywhere I go. Oh, same. No, same. Yes, honey. Boba nasty. Boba's good for you. Boba is good for blood pressure. Boba is good for your guts. Boba is good for your digestive system. Let's pull up boba right now. Okay. Let's pull up boba. Boba benefits. It's so good, honey. And we got a lot of boba here. A lot of boba tea places here. So boba is good for blood pressure and cholesterol. It can also lower the risk of developing serious conditions like heart disease and stroke. Green tea is also been shown to have impact on certain cancers. Yeah, boba is really good for you. I would tell you this: anything that's good for you don't really taste good to you, and I'm okay with that. Like turmeric and stuff. I'm not really a fan of turmeric, but I love turmeric. Turmeric with almond milk, and you drink that is very good for you. Um, yeah, honey. It says that boba here. Let's see. Am I reading something else? Okay. Okay, I was reading something else, honey. But boba has a whole bunch of tea in it. A lot of benefits for you. It's good for diabetes. Yes, honey. Oh, never mind. It says that some boba teas have high levels of sugar. Oh well, thank God I don't. I don't get that, honey. Lowers blood pressure, decreases risk of cancer because it has high levels of um, antioxidants. Let me stop. This I'm reading other shit down here. But you can type in boba honey. There, you know how these spammer things do. Webman is showing all this other bullshit. It's showing all this other bullshit. Girl, deals at Target, Fashion Nova, girl, tapioca, uh, exocrine pancreatic insufficiency and diet. Girl, we said boba. Listen, hey, listen, hey, little girl, hey. Okay, she act like she can hear me. Get out my room. And you can shut up too. Yes, honey. Return to send. Come here, Elijah. Tenfold. Love and light. That's right, honey. Tenfold is a little low. We need to be returned to sender a thousandfold. That's a little too low. Tenfold is a little too low, Elijah. That's a little too low. We need a hundredfold. That's a little too low. We need a hundredfold, honey. Yeah, that's a little too low. Tenfold is too low. We say 100 or 1,000. We say 100 or 1,000, honey. That's a little too low. This incense is a copal incense made with rue, rosemary, basil, cinnamon, and mugwort. Perfect for raising your frequency. Yes, honey, clearing out any negative energy, any blockages, and it smells really, really good. Can you guys smell it? Mmm. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Yes, honey. Mmm. Raise those frequencies. Mmm. Raise those frequencies. Yes, honey. Mmm. Yes, honey. Raise those frequencies. Yes, honey. Raise those frequencies. Yes, honey. Come on here, Elijah. Long time no see. When you coming to see me, Elijah? Elijah, when you coming to see me, Elijah and Co. LLC? Some people don't want to work. They don't want to work. You said it. I'm working and hoeing at the same time. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe, and that's why we're working. We got dreams we need to accomplish. They tried to shut it down with what we call, you know, couldn't over verify identity damnation. But we know that you have to do what you have to do. Girl, if you need to hoe it out, you need to twerk it out, you need to shake it out, do it. Okay. We'll need you going to any store, stealing anything. We'll need you routing back bounce checks. You know, some people out here giving it up for free. If you got worth on your poom poom, your penile, your vaginal, your penile, and your anal, you got worth on it, honey. Hey, Bella, come here. Girl, listen. Come here. You be doing too much. Come here. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You just go looking for shit, grabbing things, running up. And y'all, she got a den underneath my damn couch. A den. Y'all, today I'm looking for my makeup all day today. I said, fuck, I'm not wearing a makeup today. I want to go out with a little bit of cover up, just a little bit. eyeliner on. I want to put some cute little lipstick on. But I said, I can't find my makeup. And I know I put this one in particular, my little BB cream. I know I put it for sure in the bathroom. Well, guess what? I come home today and I'm like, let me sweep and mop and vacuum the living room and stuff. So I did all that right before I got on here. And I decided to look underneath the damn couch. And not only did she have my new sponges underneath there that I paid for, my dish sponges, but Mama also had a pair of my sandals, and she also had my makeup. And I said, Jesus, I need you to help this thing right here because she's about to get cussed out. And so I have to count myself down from 17 because 10 sometimes a little too close to 1. I like to count down from 17, 16, 15, because 10 is 2. But if we're talking about you, we're talking about you, then why do you do it? Because you know what you do. You know what you do, Bella. So if you know that you're doing what you do to get some attention, then why you do it? And you don't gotta answer that. You don't gotta answer that right now. Because you wanna, and all this other good shit when we're not talking to you. You don't gotta answer that right now. Hold your peace. Hold your peace, honey. Hold that peace. Okay? Because you're gonna need it through the night. Okay. Anyhow. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here, Jay. Yes, honey. Hoeing and working. I'm the Dom. I know that's right. Be that Dom. Clown ass mofos. I know that's right, honey. It says, what that spirit is tired. He don't want to fight no higher beings. Mama came over here in some sweatpants, some Reebok shoes with a hole in it, had a hoodie on, and I don't know if this is how this person passed on. If they had to someone they were passed on, but they had some holes in the Reeboks. It was some old school Reeboks too. I would have said this person had to pass away around the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, no later than the mid 90s, because these shoes were around that era. Sweatpants, dark gray sweatpants, light gray sweater, zipped up, and Mama really thought they was gonna be coming in here. I said, bitch, please. And of course, we saw it in the astral realm. Because physically, like I told you, going into clairvoyant stuff, that's not my greatest gift. That's not stuff. Oh, I'm sitting here, I'm seeing stuff right here. Me, I'm energetic. Visions definitely come. How I get my visions is usually through dreaming. Okay. When I walk along the realms of the spirits, that's when I get my insight, my vision. Okay. But sitting here and actually seeing stuff and all that good stuff, like I said, that's not my main gift. Me, it's energy, and I can interpret what I'm feeling based on what I'm sensing. Okay. And we're going to hypersensitivity, all that good stuff. But like I said, clairvoyance, clairaudience, yeah, I don't do those readings. If it comes, it comes. Taste it, smell, all that just come and go. Okay. So like I said, definitely, honey, the spirit thought he was coming on in here. Hey, girl. Okay. Yes, honey, the Hawaiian BRB near my house have a need help sign. The Vagine. I know that's right, Vagine. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here, Vavilia. Yes, honey. Vivalia is talking through you right now, Julie V. Come on in here, Vagilia. Look at Anubis Shaw. Look, he was sitting right here. Hi, honey. Hi. You love your mama? You love your mama? You love your mama? You right here because Bella behind me? You right here because Bella behind me? Look, Bella right here behind me. Look. He can't listen. He can't leave Bella alone, honey. Now he's licking her eye right now. He think he's so slick. Leave my mama alone. Yes, honey. Listen, y'all. I'm glad I stopped by here, y'all. I need to do some Last minute things. I need to do some laundry. I was gonna say I need to do some lotions. I need to do some laundry. And yes, honey, this is Lotus, y'all. Lotus is also good for raising your vibrations and frequencies. Yes, honey. We love us some Lotus, honey. Lotus, girl. But yes, honey, we're gonna go. We have some things we have to do, and before the night is over, I thank you all. I'm so appreciative of you all. Yes, honey, thank you for coming in here, y'all. I know it's late night. For some of you, early morning. Like I said, those of you who pay for the classes, I will be seeing you guys on Tuesday via the Zoom. I would love for you guys to confirm everything for me by tomorrow night. Okay? Please, please, please. And we'll go from there. I'm sure there's something else I need to tell y'all, but of course, you know, yeah, honey, I guess not that important right now. So definitely, honey, have a good week. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Ooh, I'm getting hiccups, honey. Have a good week, honey. Be blessed. Raise your frequency. Stay in positivity. Even when a motherfucker want to pull you down, you say, I rebuke it in the name of the Most High. If you know the name of the Most High, there's many, many names, but one of them is the truest, according to what you need it for. You call it out, I rebuke it in the name of the Most High. Anybody want to try to get you together, bitch? Fuck them up spiritually. Don't let them fuck up your day. Some of your bosses. Oh, girl, I cannot wait until the Bible Magic class, y'all. I cannot wait until the Bible Magic class. The Power of Five, neither. I cannot wait to do that class, y'all. I'm ready. And yes, honey, we're gonna be getting down with the get down. Anyway, yes, honey, love and light. Oh, I didn't get your email. Email for what? Email for what? Let me know right here, chat. Oh, also too, I'll be sending over because I'll kill two birds with one stone. So Wednesday, when I announce the winner of the oil for the oil I've not put out yet, and of course I will be sending over the winner the information about the oil, what the oil is good for, and so yes. I will also be sending out. I'll be sending that oil out by Friday. I will also be sending out two things um, to you. You know who you are. I'm not gonna say names. And also the 20 mil oil for the inconvenience of having you wait. I told you that box was packed. I thought they had a bigger box before. I guess I don't know. I guess I've not seen nothing in that big box in a couple of years. So I just was like, "What? There's not one bigger than this." I could have sworn there is, but maybe there's not. Maybe I'm thinking of they have one that's flat and long, and that stands up and long, or large. The large long one, and they got the large stand up one. And so I don't know which one is bigger. I can't remember if it's the stand up one or the flat one. But either way, nothing would have been able to fit in there anyway. Also, going into the sage that you guys got, I hope all of you have not opened it yet. Let that sage air out before you use it, because of course, the sage is recently dipped. Of course, I put rose oil, Palo Santo oil, myrrh oil, frankincense oil, and I think for one of you, I put some love pheromone stuff on there. So let it air out so it burns nice and clean, and make sure everything gets all marinated in there. But I also, like I said, we sent off the two items I forgot to put in there with the 20 mil oil. And like I said, I'll be sending it off by Friday. So of course you'll be getting an email on that. And of course, don't let that stop you from doing any work you need to be doing. Everything is worked in sessions. Another thing too, going into the figurine counters and all that good stuff, I forgot to mention this too. For those who won the bidding and stuff on the candles, and of course I need to come back. I need to do something else too. Like, oh girl, because I need to get rid of those candles, honey. I don't need to get rid of them because I gotta actually use them for the work that I want to do for Samhain and stuff. But of course I can get more of it. So it's like, yeah. But when you're burning figurine candles as any other candles, 7-day candles are the only candles that are designed to burn thoroughly. That means you don't put them out, you just let them burn. The wax that's in a 7-day candle, the wick that's in a 7-day candle, is considered a slow burn wick and a slow burn wax. And of course, if you're not interested in candles, you don't know. I mean, if you do candle magic, I advise you to learn about candles because you will learn a lot going into how you do your candle work and how, some people are not even doing candle magic correctly based on what they read in books, based on what they're told. Yeah, they're definitely not doing it correctly. Candles are only supposed to burn down when they're pillars a certain amount of time. I would say no more than 4 hours at each time. It depends on the size of the candle. Like these pillars right here, I will not let these pillars burn for longer than an hour. And if they do burn longer than an hour, I will let them go. I will not let it go over 4 hours because then they'll start burning funny. Then you say, yeah, the candle was burned. There was a lot of wax left over. So yeah, it fucks up your interpretation of the wax if you're burning the candles for that. When it comes to a 7-day candle, like I said, those candles are designed because the wax are thicker. Even going into the bottom part that holds the wick, like this is thicker. And even the wick is thicker. That's why it's well, this one is braided. Okay, this is a braided wick. It's meant to burn slowly. Pillars and stuff, like I said, they don't have slow burn wicks on them. So you have to snuff them out. Going into the figurine candles, because they're not that big, even if they are big, you're supposed to not let them burn longer than 15 minutes. I know I should have put that in there, but of course, everybody who won the candle bidding, I will assume that you guys are, candle magicians, and you are definitely advanced in it. But I do want to put that out there. Do not, unless of course you don't care about the burn, you just burn it for the energy. You don't care to read it. Do not let it burn longer than 15 minutes per time you light it. Of course, going into rituals, I say 3 to 7 days. Of course, some rituals can manifest quicker than that because it deals with the intention and knowing how to strategize. And of course, we're going to be repeating this in the Power of 5 class, but people think that belief alone will bring you your results when it comes to counter magic, and it's not. Everything is about intention. Everything is about the calculation. Everything is about the belief. Okay, this is calculation. We say determination, knowledge, and attention is what brings the results, right? But there's subcategories to each thing. And of course, I don't know if I said knowledge already, but everything's about calculation, strategizing, working with frequencies, and that's how you get in and win. Okay. So like I said, it should not be burnt longer than 15 minutes when it comes to the figurine candles. And that's it. Okay. So I hope y'all have not lit your candles yet. If you have, oh well. It goes on, honey, with your next go round, okay? I say more information on the event. It's crazy how they are. I know that's right, honey. I rewatched your candle magic video. It was so helpful. Miss, come on in here. We're gonna put that in the Power 5 too. We're gonna go over the candle etiquettes. Going into why I don't get candles to certain places. If it goes into the Novena candles, don't get the candles that bubble up and stuff at the top. We're gonna talk about all that because of course, some candles they're coming damaged. They have water in them. I don't know how and why. I don't know if they're freezing the candles because they're being shipped from other parts of the world that I want them to melt. I'm not sure how that works. But some of these candles are definitely having water in them, and that's going to fuck up the burn. I bought candles from Dollar Tree, which I'm not a fan of buying anymore, and literally they have waters in the candles, and not even an hour after being lit, they were put out. And I was like, the fuck? And that's when I learned that the little bubbles in there is water. And that's one way of knowing there's water there. But like I said, I'm going to talk about that in the Power 5 and the etiquettes of burning candle, depending on the candle, and why, big candles are not always the best candles. I know people that talk about doing rituals for like 90 days and stuff. And I'm like, consistently? Like, if you're not spiritually strong and you're not spiritually knowledgeable, 90-day rituals are definitely not advisable. I would say nothing past 7 days is advisable for people who are not, spiritually aware, do not have any spiritual knowledge about how energy works. For those whole 90 days you're doing that work, you're supposed to be keeping your distance for certain type of energies, and also keeping yourself ready for what is coming. If you can't concentrate for 30 damn seconds or even an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, then how the fuck you concentrating for 90 damn days? And that's just something to ask yourself. For some people, some people do need only 7-day rituals. Some people only need, rituals that they can do once a day for however long they need to. Some spells don't require days of work. We call it emergency work. One day is definitely enough, but I recommend 3 days because, of course, there's things you have to do to pull that energy. So anyway, like I said, we'll keep that for the Power of 5 class. And then, of course, it'll be reiterated if you have not taken the Bible Magic class. So if you did sign up for the Power of 5 class and you pay for the Bible Magic class, and then there's people in the Bible Magic class that only pay for the Bible Magic class, then you're going to hear a reiteration of certain things, okay? Certain things that you hear in the Power of 5 class. And not everything, but definitely how to prepare your mind, body, and spirit for manifesting, okay? And this nail is starting to lift right now, y'all. Y'all know I haven't got my nails done in, I want to say this is like 6 weeks. Longer than 6 weeks. Oh my God, I didn't get my nails done at all for the month of September. I think I got my nails done at the end of August. So yeah, these nails have been on for some time, honey. All that growth. And of course, my ring finger's the oldest damn nails, honey. They've been cut down once. Well, we're going to get them done tomorrow, honey. Anywho, come on in here, Grand Madam. We are out of the door, Grand Madam. Come on in here. Yes, honey. We are out the door. Finally caught another live. Good evening, Madam Merkel. Come on in here, Grand Madam. How you doing? Yes, honey. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes, honey. Yeah, you can see at Walmart or the store the candles wax in the glass look weird, like the wax is separated from another. Yes, you could. That's why it's about, that's why when I go to Botanicas, Jay, I don't go to every Botanica because some of these Botanicas, they like to pass you candles. I'll be totally honest with you. I went to Botanica and I was a little deterred away because of the air that the Botanica was in, for one. But also when I called the place, the bitch was like, "Que quieres, puta? Que quieres, puta?" But she didn't say that, but that was the feeling I was getting. Was like, "Bitch, what the fuck you want?" Yeah, we open. So I'm like, "Bitch, let me go up in here and see what they're working with." So I get in there and I smell smoke. So they're doing smoke magic, where you're taking the cigarettes and the cigars and you're blowing them and shit, right? And so I go in and then there's some gangster guy. And then he acts like he forgot something. And then the woman's sitting down like she's some fucking, godmother or shit. And then she had this younger boy with her. And then I'm like, I'm here for some candles. And I just come in because I know what the fuck I want. And literally, they're over here getting the candles for me. And I'm just like, I don't like that because I want to see the candle. I need to touch the candle. I need to connect with the candle. But you're picking out the candles for me. I won't be shopping here. And so I literally threw away those candles. Yeah. I paid, what was it? Maybe $32 worth of candles. I threw that shit away. I said, yeah, I'm not even going to use the candles. I was like, yeah, I'll pass on that because I couldn't check the candles. One of the candles I did look at and I said, I'm not even going to check the rest of them. One of the candles I looked at, I saw some weird shit and even the wick was way over here. Like the jars here and the wick was like way to the side. And I was like, yeah, that means it's gonna burn. That means the jar's probably gonna crack halfway through. It might put the candle out. Like, I need to see everything before I get it. And no, they don't let you do that. So, like I said, I will not buy from Botanica or any type of spiritual shop if I cannot see and touch. Some places too, you go to get crystals, they have the crystals locked up too, and you gotta call them for them to come over and get the crystals. Like, are you really a spiritual shop or are you on some bullshit? Because anybody coming here and steal from a spiritual shop, they're stupid. Because you're coming to the shop and there's spirits that are hovering over these areas, right? And it's just something I'm going to let y'all know and I'm going to be gone. Going into spiritual shops, going into candle shops, going into botanicas, going into any type of spiritual place you're going into, any place that sells spiritual supplies. There are spirits that are protecting that space and or over that space to allow business to come in and out. First of all, we're going into Mercury energy, the merchant, okay? So when you go into these places and you are buying stuff from these places, you are actually taking energy from that place. And that's why when I go to spiritual shops, I give donations. Even going into when I used to do work with people, I would give donations. I wouldn't just give them the money for the work. I would say, I sent you 150, 100 for the work, 50 for a donation. And it don't have to be that much. It could be 25 cents. But when I go to spiritual shops and I buy stuff from them, I give tips too, even if it's only 50 cents, because I'm letting the spirits know that I'm buying stuff from, that I'm grateful for your energy, and I'm grateful for the ability to give to me. And so that's what I'm about. And so that's how you keep your energy flowing and positive energy going. And even if it goes into the place where these botanicas or spiritual shots put energy on these candles or these products, you're basically buying those spirits away from you again. So you're not bringing those spirits home with you. And of course, you're going to cleanse the candles and shit you buy anyway. Like I did when I bought the crystals, I put it in the salt and stuff for like a week. But if you go to these shops and you have the intention of stealing from these shops, or you have this the intention of trying to get over, whatever that means, like I said, I'm not saying I am saying, then don't use that work. Don't use those products in your work, because especially going into somebody who know their shit. If you go to a shop and they don't seem like they know what they know, be my guest. Use the shit that you stole. Use the shit you didn't pay for. However you want to do it. But if you go to a place like a Botanica, and they're offering readings and cleanses there, 9 times out of 10, they know what they're doing. So you don't think they got shit on their candles, and you think you're going in there walking away with shit? And they didn't charge you for this, I'm keeping this. I'm telling you, the spirits will get you right together. And so when you see these shots where they say the power of 3, or they'll say those who steal, it will come back to you and shit like that. Like, girl, I see that. But you're locking up your crystals and shit. Like, if you're a spiritualist, bitch, let them steal your crystals and put something good on them. Because, bitch, that's an intentional stealing. And you have a right to defend yourself. Like, I literally almost, I said, bitch, I always overstepped my judge. I went to a spiritual place. They had the gemstones locked up. They had some of the incense locked up. And I was just like, are you busy up in here? Do people buy shit up in here? Because there's a lot of shit locked up. And it's kind of like, are y'all spiritualists? Because, bitch, you could put some shit on these motherfuckers. Even keeping them out by putting shit outside of your door. That's how you go to a lot of botanicas. They have the Tobacco King right outside that damn door. The Native American, they got a name for him, honey, and I'm not going to go into that. But they have him right outside the door. Some of them have Santa Muerte right there. Let you know, bitch, you come in here and you have some intent to hurt me, bitch, you putting a death spell on yourself. So I said, even going into spiritual work, like, bitch, you can sit here all day and think you're going to get over on me all day long. I told you there's one of these girls who did some spiritual work with me. Rest, I won't say rest in peace because I think she's living, but God bless her little heart. She really thought she was going to get over and do some shit. And mom really thought I was doing work to her. And I was like, girl, I'm not doing no work on you. I don't got time for that. I'm over here trying to manifest my dreams and my reality. I don't got time to be doing work on your ass. So you're doing something shady and my spirits are getting you together. Well, I kept seeing stuff and I was hearing stuff and I was like, oh my God, listen, girl, I don't do that. Okay, I'm here to help. I work with the light energy, girl. I'm not here to suck energy from, bitch. I don't need to do that. If it's money I need, girl, I can get it from a man. I'm gonna just talk about it right now, bitch. You use what you have to get what you want. If it's likings that I need, bitch, the same thing with that. I don't need to get over on you. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm bullying. I feel like I'm taking advantage of you because you're coming to me for help. And helping the vulnerable don't turn me on. Like, that is like, oh my God, they're so vulnerable. Oh my God, I'm getting so excited and let me take advantage of it. Like, that doesn't excite me, honey. Like, that's why I offer classes, because I want you to know how we work. I want you to know how things are worked. That's why I give you clues and I say, keep on top of your cleanses. You go to get work done from a spiritualist, you do your cleansing work. And no, you don't have to tell her, hey, or him, I'm doing some cleansing work. Is that okay? No, bitch, stay on top of that cleansing work. If the motherfucker tell you, don't be doing no work on your end while I do it, you better ask for your money back. Because, bitch, you have a right to do work. So just in case they're sucking your energy, and they're actually collecting shit from you, that it gets their ass right together. That's that I look at some of these spiritual people and they be having fucked up ass teeth, they be having fucked up ass skin. And I'm not cutting in because some people have health, issues that cause them. I'm talking about those who do that. They're shady as fuck, dreadlocks looking dry as hell, dreadlocks falling apart. They got long, short ones. Everything's uneven. I'm just like, girl, that's spiritual. So who did you take advantage of and their spirits are getting you together? So you got to be very, very mindful of what you do for other and your intentions when you're dealing with people. And like I say, even it goes on both sides. Me being the spiritual advisor, you come to me for work, I have to be very, very mindful of you. What is my intentions with you? And the same thing with you. You hitting me up. What are your intentions with me? Because if you think that, oh yeah, I'm just gonna hit this bitch up because she's currently offering some deals. I'm gonna hit this bitch up because she's the cheapest out of everybody. Girl, my spirits know your frequency. My spirits know that frequency, honey. So that's it. Be very mindful. Be very respectful to other people's spirits because you just might get done up. Okay? I'm not being funny. I'm being real with you. I know God right now, I'm be gone. I told you I was leaving. I'm really going to be gone because I got to do my laundry. I know God right now who do not believe in spirit at all. He comes from a very Roman Catholic household. He's Mexican American. He do not believe in witchcraft, none of that stuff, demonology, Baphamish. He don't believe in none of that, right? So he literally, I'll never forget this, y'all. This was 2016. His grandmother was a hoe. Now I'm being very respectful here and I'm being very real, okay? And he said this himself. So don't think I'm disrespecting anybody's grandmama. So his grandmama was a hoe. And his grandmama was a sideline. So the man that she had children with was married with another woman. And then, of course, she was the sideline. So she got pregnant by this man 2 times. And each time she lied to him, right? And I think one of the pregnancies she lied and told him that she got rid of the baby. And, of course, she didn't. And so, anyway, so she'd been at war with this lady her whole life. She's like 87 years old now. And I remember we were having a conversation because he was dating somebody and he said, I think that he's doing work on me. And I said, why do you say that? He said, because when we're not talking, I'm thinking about him a lot. Like I'm dreaming about him. I'm thinking about him. When I go take a shower, when I want to, play with somebody on the phone, he comes to my mind. And I said, yeah, he's definitely putting work on you. Okay, so that left. And then like the guy brought him some weird shit, y'all, like a weird ass gift. And I said, yeah, he's working you. So going back into the grandmama, he's like, my grandma prays 5 times a day. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with that, And I'm like, well, what religion is she? She's a Christian. Or a Christian or a Catholic? Because I never heard a Mexican woman being a Christian who don't speak English. And she's like, well, same thing. Okay, whatever. So y'all, this all happened within the same time frame. So the boyfriend that he met was moving drugs, acting like he owned his own business, moving drugs on and under. So I knew already. I said he's working with Santa Muerte because Santa Muerte is good with that. She hides prostitution. She hides drug dealing. She hides, that's why they're never going to catch human, tyrickers. I'm going to keep it at tyrickers. They're never going to check human tyrickers. They're never going to catch none of that shit because a lot of people work with these energies that protect them. And so I'm like, okay, he definitely works that frequency because now you're telling what work he does. And I know for sure he works that frequency. So I told him to do something, right? And he did it. And the guy got caught in Austin. He got caught in Austin. They took him in. His mama had to drive all the way from the city to go pick him up. And he's on the phone. And he said, listen, what you told me to do actually worked. And I said, I told you the motherfucker's doing work on you. Because he was like, I think so, but I'm not too sure because I don't believe in that shit. He doing it, bitch. And you don't got to believe in it. He doing the shit. Because he knows what the fuck he doing. And his grandma probably taught him how to do shit. So he know what the fuck he doing, bitch. He doing it. So anywho, this is on, okay, I don't remember the day. I'm never going to say that because this was like consistently for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like he even went in and told me that he met this guy and this guy was like being very sexually aggressive with him. And I was like, oh, that's energy manifesting. His name was like Cartoon or something. I was like, yeah, honey. His name was Cartoon. And he had tattoos all over his body and in his face and shit. And he was being aggressive with you. Oh, yeah, bitch, there was some spirit shit with that. And then literally he called me early in the morning, y'all. This is like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? I was up, but I don't like talking to people. When I used to wake up early, even now, I don't like talking to people before 11 o'clock. But if you ever talk to me before 11 o'clock, bitch, consider yourself lucky because, bitch, I don't like to wake up and talk to motherfuckers when I first wake up. So they're driving and he's telling me that his grandmother don't speak. She goes slow. But he's telling me that they driving down the highway And the car is going slow, and then it starts speeding up. And then he's like, oh, wait, telling her to slow down and shit. And she's like, I'm not doing nothing. The car is going. Girl, the car was going so quickly, y'all. The grandmother had to swerve off the freeway because they were about to hit head-on traffic. End up hitting the SUV on a tree. He hurt his shoulder. The dad had a bruise on the forehead. The grandmama cut like her wrist or some shit. It was some shit. And he was like, what do you think this is? And I said, honey, that's magic. A car going regular speed and it just speeds up by itself. The brakes are not working. Everything's working the day before, perfectly fine. And she always get her car checked. And all of a sudden this shit happens. I'm like, yeah, mama, that was magic. That's energy. And then, of course, he didn't want to, still believe in that shit. Because once again, people think that belief alone is what's magical. But like I said, he didn't believe in that shit and it happened. And he said, well, it could have just been anything. I'm like, well, bitch, you take it to a mechanic and you see what the mechanics say. Of course, the mechanic checked out everything. Of course, because it was on an investigation. It was a car accident. They tried to open up a claim. And yeah, honey, there was no reason, no mechanical reason of why that car did that. And I said, honey, she's fighting with a witch who's also down there in Texas, who's also a Hispanic woman, and she worked with some nasty ass energy. And I'm not gonna say Santa Muerte only, but there's some other heavy ass energy down there she's working with. And honey, so like I said, honey, I don't know what the fuck I was telling you all that shit for, honey, because now I'm thinking about this motherfucker. But there's a lot with a lot. Energy. Yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was telling you that for. Anyway. Be careful, honey. Yes, honey. Good evening, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Listen, y'all. I'm going to go further, y'all. I got to do this laundry, honey. Ooh. Ooh, girl. It's not too much, thank God. I got to do some blankets. My pillowcases. So anyway, y'all, loving light, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. And I keep forgetting that you can do this. I keep forgetting this. Y'all, I need to start doing this. I need to start doing this, honey. Y'all don't be writing. Y'all don't be reminding me to do this. I know y'all don't gotta remind me. I know y'all don't gotta remind me, honey. Oh my goodness. We need to start doing this, huh? I love Cuban and Puerto Rican. I know that's like, come on here, I'm Didi. Cuban and Puerto Rican, and come on in here. Cuban and Puerto Rican. Boriqueños, huh? You like Boriqueños and Cubanos? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Bella is the terror. Oh, you listen. We need to start doing this, honey. To be honest, I feel like Anubis is well behaved. Yes, Anubis is. I didn't even see this shit. Anubis is very well behaved. He's very, very respectful. Now he does get a little crazy. If he see me getting on her, he think he's her wife. I don't know. He think he's her baby daddy or something. I don't know. He think he's the groomer. He's giving me. I'm gonna start calling him R. Kelly because he's giving me R. Kelly tea. Bella's currently 6 months old. Well, it should be 6 months in about 2 or 3 months or 2 or 3 days, and he's 9 years old. So he's grooming her. He's the old man, she's the little girl, and he's grooming her. And look right now, look right now. He's grooming her. She's the young one, and he's the older one, and he's sitting here, he's grooming her because he's waiting for her to get old so he can pop, lock, and drop it. And he think that she wants her, and she don't want it. She don't want it. She don't want it, honey. She said it's nasty. She said it's disgusting. And she said, you're too old. She said, you got worms. She said, you got worms in you. She said, she don't want no worm. Okay, she said she don't want no worm. Anyway, let me go, y'all. Anyway, y'all, check out the blog site, twospiritmystic.blogspot. Okay, and of course, I'm not updating anything on it. Check it out by Friday, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. And of course, if you have any questions about any services that I offer, okay, 28spirit8mystic@gmail.com. Okay, a lot of things ain't on the blog spot. A lot of things ain't got to be on the blog spot. You definitely can reach out to me. Ask any question that you want that deals with casework. Going again, once again, wait until you're completely ready. Please, you don't got to email me months in advance, weeks in advance. Hey, I'm going to be reaching out to you in December to get some work done. I'm reaching out to you in fall of next year to get some work done. Just hit me up when you got the coin, okay? Hit me up when you're ready, okay? Hit me up when your spirit give you the green light, okay? If the spirit didn't give you the green light, don't hit me up, okay? Anyway, love and light, everybody, and I hope you guys have a good week, okay? Bye. And of course, I'll see y'all again very, very